Hi there. I'm going to explain the trade that I took in the morning session, which is nothing but a couple of buy entries and a failed. I lost almost 0.5 to 1% today. 1% today. So I'm gonna explain it in a clear way. Like in morning, I'm buying just because the price just sweep the yesterday's low. So on one more reference is nothing but price inside the 4 hour fair value gap. Price inside this 4 hour fair value gap. So I went all the way down to 1 hour. There is no fair value gaps in 1 hour, but there is some liquidity zone aligned with this fair value gap. 15 minutes. So actually today there is no bullish move. I just keep on buying here, but it end up stopping me out. There is no entry today. Is just a consolidation day. Just price keep on consolidating from 6 o'clock to almost 5 o'clock. There is no movement here. I keep on buying in this time, and it's keep on fading. In 15 minutes, uh, after taking all these lows, let's give a big displacement to the upside. I consider it as a breakout structure. So and created a fair value gap. I consider it as a breakout series of down close candle on big up close candle. I consider it as a breakout, but kind of thing like thinking like 4 hour fair value gap ran through in 1 hour. Uh, target in 1 hour. Yeah, in 1 hour there is a beautiful rejections. So after seeing this rejection, I was super bullish today. These rejections. So in 15 minutes, please keep on rejecting inside the fair value gap. In 1 hour, 1 minute. Yeah, this is my first entry. So it's kind of news candle keep on falling down. So I consider it as a structure shift with displacement to the upside. So inside this range, I guess. Yep. Low structure shift. It is not my prime model. It's kind of like it's working but not working today. Structure shift, big displacement coming and reprice to the 5 minutes fair value gap. Inside this fair value gap is holding after the 50% retracement, pushing higher, closing above this high, created another fair value gap. So I entered my position here, my first position, end up failed, stopped me out. Once this price is the kind of first leg, and this is the second leg, please just sweep the loop. Once this fair value gap get failed in 5 minutes, I entered my position inside this fair value gap. Like as soon as the fair value As soon as this fair value gap get flipped to the upside, I enter my first position here. And once I see this rejections inside this fair value gap, so it's close above this level, right? So I keep on adding some positions here and targeting this high. Kind of 1 is to 2, 2.5. Yes, and end up failed. It's not holding the price, just give some reaction to the upside, sweep the internal, give structure shift, fair value gap, keep on holding to the downside. that low attacked eventually. So there is no buy model. So yep, today my first entry exactly around this point. This is my first entry. I'll put it in yellow color. It might be visible to you. So inside this fair value gap, this is my first entry, and in this second leg, I entered my positions exactly at this flip and at this rejections inside this area. Got it? Once I see this kind of rejections, I enter my position, but end up stopped out. My stop loss was here. My This is the low, this is the high, this is the low, which flip all the earlier, which means it should supposed to hold. I don't like to see any price close above this low. This is the most lowest price. It should hold the price and going higher, but unfortunately it get ran through, it stopped me out. So I was totally wrong. Like sweep the high. If this high get breakdown to the upside, I might be right. So once it gets sweep, structure shift, displacement, keep on holding. This is the vulnerability for the day, and now it's start to going higher. It's beautiful. So buy entries failed. I lost almost 1% and 0.5% in all my accounts. That's fine. The only thing which I did right in this entry is nothing but I entered my position, put the stop loss at this low, and I'm not deviating anything. I take that stop. I'm not manipulating anything. And in this entry, I put my entry here, not putting my stop loss right here. I just put my stop loss all the way to downside. The reason behind that is I have one more uh, bullish fair value gap at the 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame. So I kept my stop loss right here. So at this point. At this point, and it's exactly tapped my stop and going higher, not going high, just kind of consolidating around this area. So there is no structure shift, there is no swing in 5 minutes and 3 minutes get broken above one, just got broken and closed above and no displacement through the swing highs. So this is the reason why I'm not succeed today. That's fine. If I end up taking the entry at this point around this area, put the stop loss at the high, I might get earnings to 1.5 something like that. So it's fine. It's totally fine. No need to worry about anything. This is my entry model. Yeah, first leg, second leg, flipping all the fair value gap, closing above. It's a really good confirmation. But today, unfortunately, not end up played. So it is what it is. So just another day. The only thing which I did right in today's session is nothing but I followed my rule. I just set my entry, put my stop loss on target, and sit on my hands and not doing anything. I just take that stop. That's kind of hurting me. But it's fine. And one more thing which I did bad is nothing but I kept my stop to the very low. For this entry, this is if this is the structure shift, this is the fair value gap. I should keep my stop at this point or else behind this stop loss behind this area, right? So this is the low which gives a structure shift, created the fair value gap, and it filled almost full, which means I can keep my stop below this candle, right? So this should be my stop loss. I don't need to worry about anything regarding my stop. Got it, right? So if this is not my stop loss, then I can keep my stop loss at this point. So this is the most valid point where I can keep my stop. And from this entry, it's kind of sweeping the low, flipping the fair value gap means this fair value gap or this fair value is supposed to act as inverse and pushing higher, break out this level and got displaced through the high. So which means I don't like to see any candle close below this low. If it close below, which means I'm not going to be right, I guess. Which is right? It's close below, go and sweep the high, give structure shift. So that's the problem. So if any candle come and approach this low, which means I'm wrong. Because price sweep, go higher, flip all the fair value gap, keep on rejecting, which means it should supposed to protect. That's the point of the game. So but unfortunately I kept me stop here and giving some reasons like there's some that's a bullshit reason. According to my model, I should keep me stop right here. According to this model, I should keep me stop loss here or here, here or here. This is a good and great stop loss, but I just deviating this because of that it's going to be 9 stop. It's not going to work out, my brother, my friend. Always I should keep my stop at the valid point. That area is supposed to be protect, must protect. If that area failed to protect means I'm wrong. I should accept it and close the laptop. That's what I need to do every single day. I'm not supposed to give big breathing room. If I want to give this much big stop loss, which means I entered here and give this much stop loss, which means it's bullshit, right? Um, think about it. I'm trading 1 minute. At the point of trading 1 minute is bullshit. If I keeping my stop tight, not too tight, the valid point. If I putting here, which means I can allocate some good lot size for that for this entry. If I'm putting here, which means bullshit. If it's turn against my trade, most probably I'm going to hurt myself a lot. So fine, this is the trade that I took. Everything, health is good. Have fun, bro. Mm.